Hey everyone, your general studies exam is just around the corner, right? Well, don't you worry because we're here to help you get ready. This little guide is going to cover everything you need to know about loving our community. Let's get you prepared to totally ace that test. So let's start our community tour right next door. I mean, literally. Think about the people who live right near you. What does it actually mean to be a good neighbor?
And guess what? The answer is probably way simpler than you think. It really does all start with a friendly little wave and a warm hello. It's these small things that make our community a much happier place for all of us.
Okay, so this brings us to the very first big topic for your exam, getting along with neighbors. This is all about how we can build those friendly, caring relationships with the people we live closest to. So, how do we do it? How do we build those friendly relationships? Well, the simplest things are the best. Say hi to your neighbors when you see them, maybe share a snack sometimes, play together, or even go to community events together. But the most important thing is to always be ready to help out and care from one another. Now, living close to people is great, but let's be real. Sometimes disagreements happen, right? Maybe someone's music is a little too loud. So, what should we do when a problem with a neighbor pops up? This is super important to remember. There's a right way and a wrong way to handle a problem. Instead of shouting or complaining to everyone else, the best thing to do is just talk politely and with respect. Remember, being kind is always the answer, even when you don't agree. All right, let's step out of our buildings now and take a look at the wider community. It's time to meet some really important people who help us every single day. Let's talk about our community helpers. First up, drivers. Think about it. Every single day, bus drivers and other drivers make sure we get to school on time and help our parents get to work safely. They literally keep our whole community moving. And the list just keeps going. There are so many people working to make our lives better. You've got caretakers, postmen, cleaners, shop assistants, waiters. Our community is absolutely full of amazing helpers. Okay, so we've talked about all the everyday help. But now let's shift gears a bit. Let's talk about something a little more serious, about the special heroes who rush in to help when there's real danger. So I want you to just think for a second. What happens when something really serious goes wrong, like a big fire breaks out or there's a bad traffic accident on the road? Who are we supposed to call for help? That's right, the firefighters. They are the incredibly brave heroes who run towards danger to put out fires and keep every single one of us safe. Now, this is a big one for your exam, so listen close. There are three main things firefighters do. Number one, they put out fires, of course. Number two, they help people who get into traffic accidents. And number three, which is a very important job, is they spread messages to teach all of us how to prevent fires in the first place. And who else is out there keeping us safe? You guessed it, police officers. They're the ones who keep order in our community. They arrest people who break the law, and they also hold all sorts of activities to teach everyone about how to stay safe from crime. Okay, but what if someone gets hurt or feels really, really sick? Well, that's when our incredible medical teams step in. Doctors and nurses work together as a team to help us get better. It's like a whole team of medical heroes, and each one has a super important job. The ambulance crew, they're usually the first ones there, giving first aid and rushing people to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctors do checkups and even surgeries, and working right there with them are the nurses, who give injections and help the doctors. They all have to work together to save lives. So, we've met all of these amazing helpers, but here's the best part. You can be a helper too. Yup, this next part is all about how every single one of us can help make our community an even more caring and wonderful place. See, caring for our community is about two big things, taking care of the people and taking care of the places. We can help people who might need it, like the elderly, and we can also protect the spaces we all share, like our parks and beaches, by keeping them nice and clean for everyone. So, what can you actually do? Here are some awesome ideas, and they're really easy. You could visit an elderly person just to say hi and keep them company. You could donate some food or money if you can. And when you're outside having fun, always remember, don't litter and please don't draw on rocks or trees. These little things make a huge, huge difference. Okay, wow, we have covered a lot. Let's take a deep breath. Now it's time for the final, most important part to get you totally ready for that test, your exam quick review. Let's lock in everything we just learned. This table right here, it's your secret weapon for the exam. It puts everything we've talked about in one simple spot. Let's go through it real quick. Neighbors, they help and care for each other. Everyday helpers, they make our daily lives better. Emergency workers, they protect our lives and keep us safe. And what about you? Well, you help build a loving community. See? It all connects.
You know, when you think about all these different people who make our communities so great, there's one really, really big idea we should all take away from this. We should be thankful. Thankful for everyone who helps us, no matter how big or small their job is.
So, how do we show we're thankful? It's the easiest thing in the world. Just a simple, honest thank you can make a huge difference in someone's day. It shows them you see them and you appreciate them. Remember that for your exam and, well, remember that for every day. Good luck. You're going to do great.